my lovely friends. We are back with the last gifts to give away in my holiday gift extravaganza 2020. This is Janta Claus. Janta Claus will be retiring after today and just go back to being good old Jan Hicks. Thank you once again for joining me. Thank you for sharing so much of your memories and who you are, and really helping to, we've had a great community here. I've been doing this for, is it going on 3 years? I think it is. Wow. I think I'll have 2 years. I don't know. I've been doing this for a while and we have a great community, but I think what we experienced here has really helped to bring us a little closer. And I think we all needed that. So thank you. I appreciate you beyond words. I have given away, where is it? 40. There it is. 48. 48 gifts altogether, given by so many wonderful people. So many, many thanks to them as well. I couldn't have done it without you. Again, a wonderful, wonderful part of this community. A little bit of truth in advertising here. I am not caught up in my mailing at all. In fact, I am very behind in my mailing. But slowly but surely, everything will go out. And of course, then there's the normal delays around Christmas time because they are just inundated with packages. So it will get there, I promise. But I'm behind. Today is going to be a full day of getting packages sorted and in the mail, and I'll still be behind. So anyway, resolutions. Yep, the majority of us do not do resolutions. We've tried and they never seem to stick around very long. So yeah, we try and be, it's just more of a matter of just being the best we can. Right? Doing the best we can for ourselves and not worry about the rest. Some days are better than others. Some weeks and months are better than others. 2020, I think we just all have to be gentle with ourselves and show ourselves a little mercy. And hope for a better 2021, right? I was thrilled to see how much hashtag GDS 2021 caught on. Mike absolutely howled. I always tell him whenever you guys make comments about him and his little comments, and he just, it just strokes his ego a little bit, and that's never a bad thing with your man, right? So, last day, last gifts, 4 of my thankful patterns with the Cosmo floss to go with it. Now, several of you did mistakenly say silks. Cosmo floss is not silk. It is a cotton floss. It is made in Japan. It is a very high quality cotton floss, which I have fallen in love with. I am currently working on my winter design with Cosmo floss. I've started to stitch that. It should be in the Fat Quarter shop. Well, in my shop first, madforyarn.com, and then in Fat Quarter shop, along with the floss pack, sometime not long after that, again in January at some point. No firm dates, but in the not too distant future. So, without further ado, our winners are, number 1, Erin Sample. Erin says, why set yourself up for failure? I don't set resolutions. If you want something done, you should just start and not say, I'll start on. You could always do forearm planks until your wrist is fully healed. And I will tell you, Erin, I have started. Just in case you misunderstood. I think I had mentioned that I've started doing daily yoga here in the month of December. Adrienne Mishler, who does Yoga with Adrienne, does pull together from all of her previous videos a monthly calendar. And so I'm working through December's. It's only in January of every year that she creates a whole new series of workouts that kind of have a similar theme to go through the whole month, so a whole month's flow. And my wrist is mostly healed. I don't need to do forearm planks. I can do full planks. There's just sometimes that when I'm on it for too long or up on in a downward dog for too long that I start to feel some pressure, but it's much better than it was. All right, so number 2, Goldie Fish LS. I wasn't totally sure what it was at the end. Lucinda, you know who you are. You've been commenting on all of my videos, and I'm so thrilled that you are here. She says, my resolution is to start learning to knit. Thanks for sharing and have a blessed week. Go for it, Lucinda. I find knitting even more zen than stitching once you get, to learn it and get into the flow of it. If you have any questions, let me know. Number 3, Sylvia Perez Hardy. This may be semantics, but I set goals instead of making resolutions. Setting goals to be achieved is much more my style. So some of my goals for 2021 are to try yoga for the month of January with Adrian. Yay! Increase my step count each day until I can reach and sustain 10,000 steps per day. That's an awesome goal. Stitch every day, if even for just 30 minutes. Not to procrastinate, and to learn Tai Chi. Oh, you are going to have a busy 2021, Sylvia. Thank you for the wonderful journey of the last 17 days, and especially for posing questions that allowed us to share our many holiday memories. It really helped to build community and soothe the distress of 2020. And then she ends it with GSD 2021 or get stitching done. So if you don't like my rendition of it, you can always say, get stitching done. Or as somebody else said, get stuff done. So GSD 2021 is a thing now. Thank you, Sylvia. And Sylvia wrote back and said, because I said, yay for yoga with Adrian. I'm thrilled that she'll be joining me in January. And so we're going to be yoga buddies, PMing each other to keep each other accountable. And I am also still yoga buddies with my friend who moved over to England when we moved to Hawaii. She's actually recently had a broken foot, so she will be getting, hopefully, back up on her feet in time to join me in January for January's calendar. Number 4, Lisbeth Cummings. I have a completely different resolution this year, not weight loss, more exercise, nor travel more. I was diagnosed with a very rare type of cancer in May of 2019. I was given 2 to 5 years to live. So my resolution is to prove my doctor wrong. Sounds morbid, but it is a part of life. I could get killed by a school bus or fall down a manhole. But it is also an easy resolution. No exercise, no cutting calories, nor planning for travel. Just getting it done. And Lisbeth, I think I can speak for all of us here when I say we're cheering you on and surrounding you with prayers and lifting you up. And I expect to see you commenting for many more years on my videos, assuming I'm going to be around doing videos for many more years. Who knows what the future holds, but hopefully my plans are still to do these videos for a while, so we shall see. She ends by saying, thank you for making me laugh every day. You are very welcome. And you guys also have been making me laugh. There was a couple of you that posted about your resolutions. I didn't save them. I didn't copy them over here to make sure I got the wording right. But one of you said, Dana, was it you? You had made a resolution to never drive your own car to a certain shopping center in your area, because it's just a madhouse and parking there is always awful. And a number of years ago, you got into an argument with somebody and you vowed from that point on never to drive there again. And so far you've kept that. So that's an awesome resolution. And then one of the other ones said you had made a resolution like, I don't know, 35 years ago to never again make a resolution. And you have stuck with that for over those 35 years. So you guys are so funny. I love it. I hope you also like the little montage I did at the beginning, kind of pulling together all the different kinds of memories we shared, kind of taking a look back at where we've been over these past 17 days, and also to share a little bit more of the music that I'm using at the beginning and the end. Of course, you've only got to hear like just little snippets of it. And several of you have commented how much you enjoy it. And I have to tell you, every time I hit that add button to add it into my video, when I hear those first few notes playing, it just makes me smile. I'm so pleased that I found what I feel is the perfect music for this get together that we've had. So I hope you enjoyed that as well. Now, coming up here on my channel, I had mentioned that I'm not doing a floss tube this week because I am going to be getting ready for my whip parade. I'd mentioned on one of my earlier floss tubes, the last one or the one before, I do have 2 bins that I have probably about 20 of my whips here in their project bags here in the RV, but I do have 2 bins with all the rest of them. And I think I counted in, I do keep everything, I try to keep everything in the X-Stitch app. I have, with what I started this month, I think I have about 76 now. I know, this is why it's GSD 2021, people. I have the project bags in one of the bins, and then I have the actual project, the fabric, rolled up in a couple pillow shams in the other bin, so that they wouldn't be getting wrinkled over all the time they're spending put away. So what I need to do is spend time this week getting all the project bags married up with the projects themselves, and then put them in an order. I decided I'm going to go just use my X-Stitch app, the journal, as the order that I do them in. So basically alphabetical order. I have all the pictures in there, so I'm hoping it'll be fairly easy for me to not only have the notes for what linen, although that isn't perfect either, but have most of the information in there and the pictures, so I'll be able to show you, for the ones that are PDFs that I don't have a picture printed out, that I have to show you something, you know, on my iPad, it'll all be kind of right there contained. But this week, besides getting stuff in the mail, is going to be spent organizing all of my whips. So, and I also decided not to do a floss tube, because what I'm going to be showing you in a floss tube would what I'd also be showing you in a whip parade, so I don't need that redundancy in my life, basically. So yeah, hopefully by Thursday or Friday, I will be organized, and I will be back to you with a whip parade. And then coming up on Christmas, I haven't actually looked at a calendar. God, Christmas is the following week. Hard to believe. Mike and I have something special planned for you as a little Christmas treat. I don't know when we're going to do it, but hopefully we can get that done and uploaded before we leave to go up to the campground outside of Houston. We also did find, we had thought that we were changing campground sites yesterday. It turns out we were confused about what the email said. It turns out that we aren't actually moving until the 23rd, because, you know, everything has to happen at once in my life. So, yeah. But anyways, that is the plan for the next couple weeks. Again, thank you very much. For the ladies that won, as always, I will be commenting on your comment, just to know that when you email me, I will need to know what email you want me to send the PDF to. I will also need your mailing address, because when I do get the floss packs from Fat Quarter Shop, I'll send those out to you. So that wraps up Holiday Gift Extravaganza 2020. I, again, am so thankful for this time that we've shared together. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and of course, an amazing holiday season. All the merry, all the feels. We are going to get through this, and we are going to come out stronger. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.